Hello and welcome back. What a game that last one was. And would have been here sooner. I forgot to do something. I forgot to put the starting lineups together for this match. So that's why I'm a little bit late because I wanted to do like a pregame like Jay said. But already, Connor, Angus, Skyfall, and Roast. Golden, thank you all for being here. Yes, the Red Bulls are moving on to the finals against whoever wins this match. It's going to be a good one. Angus, I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling good. I was wondering about you in the last stream if you were okay, what was going on. Connors, I'll give you a go Buckeyes for you if that helps you. Go Bucks. But yeah, ready for this game. LA Galaxy, Seattle Sounders. Jovic, Panseal, Peck up top there for the Galaxy. And then Puz, Sorello, Ruiz there in the midfield. And then Nelson, Yoshida, Garcias. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with their names, and I really haven't watched Galaxy much this year. So you'll have to you'll don't mind my pronunciations; they're bad. Yaman and then McCarthy there in goal. And then for Seattle Sounders, you have Morris playing up top by himself with De La Vega, Rusnik, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. I'm just not going to. Number 93. We're just going to go with that. Rodan and Vargas playing that CDM role there for Seattle. And then Rodan, Nathan, Reagan, and Tolo there on the back line with Fry there as their goalkeeper. My prediction in the videos were 3-1 for the Galaxy. That's who I think is going to win this one. But I also predicted that Orlando was going to win 1-0, and here the Red Bulls win 1-0 and move on. So we're right at 10 o'clock. Obviously, we know the game doesn't start for another like 9-10 minutes. So what is everyone else's predictions? What's your score line for this match? Do you think we see a 3-1 victory? And who do you have? Do you have Seattle? Do you have the Galaxy? Who do you want to win? I need to grab my mouse over here. Yeah, I hope we see more goals in this one. That's what my expectations are in this one. I want to see more goals than that last one. I mean, we only saw one goal, so I do think that there's going to be multiple goals in this one. Roast, you're going to say 4-2 Galaxy. See, that's a lot of goals because Seattle have the best defense in the league, I believe, is what they say. And I didn't look at those kind of stats before the match, but so Sky, you'd want Seattle to win personally, just to get the last LA team out. That's understandable. So Angus, you're saying 2-0 Galaxy, but you'd like to see Seattle win. Okay. LA have had enough. They don't need any more. I can't believe the Red Bulls in a 7th seed are the ones that are in the playoffs, in the playoff finals. Isn't that wild? That's wild to me. And I'm just testing out, making sure my numbers all work there. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And reset. So yes, we are good to go on the scoreboard. Yeah, I'm hoping that we see more than one goal. That's all I'm hoping for in this match. I hope it's a good one, but I hope that we see more than one goal in this match. So if LA wins, Do you think that they hold the MLS Cup final there at Dignity uh, Dignity Health Sports Park, or do you think that they try to put it somewhere else that's bigger? Does anybody know how many fans that stadium holds? Oh, and I didn't even update. I'm lacking over here. I'm slacking. I didn't update, so this the nerdy soccer table is incorrect there. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Sky, we definitely thought that Miami and them would win it all, and then they get knocked out by the ninth seed. Peck has been unbelievable for the Galaxy. They're talking about Peck right now. He has been crazy for them. So Stephen Fry has 112 career saves in MLS Cup playoffs. That's a pretty good stat as a keeper. Sky, Atlanta are your heroes. Hey, I Atlanta should have never made it. They didn't deserve to make it, but I'm proud of them for what they did in the playoffs and how they did in the playoffs. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what next year brings us. And but we released a good bit. I didn't take a deep dive into I didn't take a deep dive into our roster changes or anything, but I know that we made a good bit of changes. So hopefully that doesn't hurt us. And then hopefully, I guess, so we are not giving Valentino the head coaching position, even though he deserves it. He deserves a head coaching job somewhere, and I hope he gets it. That's what I'll have to say about that. But enough about Atlanta. We got the Galaxy versus Seattle. I think Galaxy win. I just think that they are the better side. They're at home. Yes, sometimes it doesn't seem like that matters, especially from the last match we just watched. But yeah, if you haven't yet, please give the video a thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. We should be getting ready to get underway here pretty soon. Where is Jay? Jay's the one that wanted a pregame, and he's not even here. So head to head against these two, with your combined playoff and regular season power ranking, Miami would still win. I mean that doesn't surprise me, Angus, with how good they were in the regular season. So, but the last time that these two teams played was back on August 8th. They played in Seattle at Lumen Field, and Seattle won that match 3-1. Then they played back on May 5th, and that game ended up in a 0-0 draw, but that was also at Lumen Field. So you have to go all the way back to March 30th for them when they played in LA, and LA Galaxy won that match 1-0 over Seattle. The last time that Seattle have won in LA against the Galaxy was back on April 1st of 2023. So it was last year, which isn't too long ago, but it well, they actually dominated them the last couple years, even away. But this, again, another close record head to head. Galaxy have won this matchup 16 times. Seattle have won it 17 times, and they have drawn 13 times. Yes, this game can't end in a draw, but just throwing that out there. So this is a very good series head to head with these two teams. So we're in for a good one. Yeah, I still can't believe, Angus, that Inter Miami, I mean, all of them, Inter Miami, Columbus Crew, Cincinnati, like I can't believe all of them went out so quickly in these playoffs. And then like in this match, we should have seen two LA teams, not LA and Seattle. But again, Seattle's defense is very good. So I guess I can't say too much. So after these commercials, there are commercials on right now. After these commercials, we should be going live for the game. Well, the game should be kicking off. We're not. We're already live. But you know what I mean. Yeah, the unpredictability is pretty nice, Skyfall, and I agree. But yeah, to have the top three in the East go out like that, because those three teams, especially the top two, Inter Miami and Columbus, were way better than any team in the East, and I mean way better. But that's the thing about the playoffs. You just don't know. We got our famous Lay's commercial here with Messi. Oh, Lay's. All right. So yeah, I'm going to go with Galaxy winning this one. I think that they win 3-1. I'll say that. And it, like I was explaining in the last live stream for the other match, I think it's going to be one of those things. The Galaxy are ahead 2-1 with like 5 minutes left, and Seattle are just pushing forward. But then the Galaxy hit on a counter and get just a gimme goal there at the end to make it 3-1. So I think it's going to be a very very close match, but just at the end is when the Galaxy Angus when Galaxy pull away to make it that 3-1. But here we go. Drew Fitcher is the head ref there, getting ready to go underway. It looks like Galaxy are going right to left, Seattle's going left to right, and the Galaxy are starting with the ball. And here we go. We are underway. Western Conference Finals, Galaxy versus Seattle. So it goes out for a throw for Seattle right off the bat. Roldan to take the throw. So Seattle just clear it. There's a bunch of headers there. And now the Galaxy have possession. And they go all the way back to McCarthy. I got to get used to these lineups too. So Puig coming all the way back to the back line. So Puig just carrying here. Moore's chasing. He lays it off. So Nelson had it. He lays it back to Puig. Puig has it. He's right at midfield. He crosses it over to Ruiz. And Galaxy go back to their back line here. So slow start in this one, unlike the other one. But hopefully that means that this one will pick up, unlike the other one. So we got a foul. First foul of the match. Morris fouls Ricky Puig. So free kick to the Galaxy. So the win probability is 50.4% in favor of the Galaxy, 24.2% in favor of Seattle, and then 25.4% for extra time, according to MLS there and their statistics. So Puig has been on the ball the most. Oh, here we go. Royce turns it over. Rodon just turned it over, but then they get it back. So here comes Seattle at the top of the screen. Wow. McCarty comes up big. Rusnik almost scored for Seattle right off the bat here. So is it Menuho? Is that how you say his name? Number 93 for Seattle. Any Seattle fans out there? Am I pronouncing that kind of correctly? So Seattle with the first corner of the game. Rusnik takes it short to De La Vega. Rusnik gets it back. Sends it in. Blocked by Galaxy. And they go all the way back to Fry. And it looks like Puig is putting on the pressure there. Pencil now guarding. And made Seattle turn it over. So it's a throw for the Galaxy here. So the Galaxy now have it at the back. Puig has it again. Nelson deflected out by Seattle. So another throw for the Galaxy. Nelson throws it back to Yoshida. And Puig again carrying. Like I said, I have not watched a lot of Galaxy playing, so that's right, Insider. MLS Cup bound for the Red Bulls. They found a way. That's all it takes, Insider. That's all it takes. You just got to find a way to win. Ah, Sky. So Ricky Puig has it again back at the back line. Gives it to Nelson. Nelson passes up to Pencil, but knocked out for a throw. So Nelson to take the throw for the Galaxy here. He throws it into Pencil. Pencil gets it to Cerrillo was who had that. Now Puig has it. Still has it. Nelson. Yeah, Sky. He's MIA now. Yeah, he's MIA now. We probably won't hear from him until next season. Heck, we might not even hear from him again because I feel like everyone will give him crap. I feel like he was a bandwagoner though. I don't know if he was really from Miami. So Seattle holding a little bit of possession here. Rodon. Yeah, this is great. Oh, great defense by the Galaxy. Oh, and then they turn it over. This is not good. Rusnik. Manungu is how they're pronouncing his name. Manungu. Rodon has it here at the bottom of the screen, just outside the box. Scott De La Vega. Oh, Vargas turned. Christian rolled on to Rusnick. So Seattle building here. Vargas. Good defense by the Galaxy, but it's a throw for Seattle here. Yeah, Sky, it's one of those things when if you only show up to the channel when your team is doing good, to me that's just it kills me sometimes. And that's the only time he would come in. So Nelson with a throw for the Galaxy. So still a little slow here at the start of this match compared to the last match. So we got a foul, free kick to the Galaxy. Just waiting for it to get back underway. Okay. Ruiz out wide. I can't see who that is from here. Crosses field to Pansil, just out of reach. So it's going to be a throw for Seattle. I think it's Peck. Yeah, Peck was trying to cross field. Scott. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, Kevin, you are right. That Inter Miami could be very, very scary next year. Watch them beat their record from this year for points. Wouldn't that be wild? Insider, they're all bandwagon. I don't know about that. I feel like there are some. I went on one of the Inter Miami podcasts, and those guys were actual supporters. Like they were there from the beginning. So that was pretty cool to talk to those guys. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, insider. I would say that that's probably a pretty close prediction on the percentage. So Pooge has it. Did we lose the commentators? So Pooch has it here. He's carrying. Ain't no way Twelman has been this quiet that long. Okay, maybe he has. Marco Royce tried to make a run, but it was headed out. Yomani with some good defense there. Yeah, Jay, that's the one thing. Like if they, those ones, there's probably a lot that were there from the beginning or before Messi and get called that, and that would suck. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, exactly. They just watched because of Messi. Hey, no problem, William. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, Galaxy. Oh, that was lucky by all it. We get a corner for the Galaxy here. Yeah, Kevin, it is. Yeah, a couple 100,000, maybe 500,000, and now it's millions. So Marco Royce to take the free kick here. Sends it in. Fry punches it. Still in the box though. De La Vega gets on the end of it. He gets tripped up by Peck. but no foul. Wow. So here comes Galaxy. Puj to Peck. Peck gets around Tolo or Nuhu. I think that's how you say it, how they pronounce the commentators say. Oh yeah, Jay. That I think that's the worst part about it. Kevin, the from what I have read and heard from some of the people that I know that they just cover Atlanta. The GM, um, what was his name? What is his name? I'm losing it right now. Um, said he wanted a more experienced coach than Valentino, so that they're not going with him. So I hope that he goes somewhere and he deserves to be a head coach. I hope someone takes a gamble on him because he is so good with the locker room, and I think that he can make a winning team. But yeah, they want to go with someone with more experience, more winning experience also, I guess. So we'll see what happens. Supposedly next week they're hoping to have one. So De La Vega fouls Ricky Puig. That was a pretty it was a hard foul, but I don't think anything like, you know, I don't think he was being like mean or malicious about it. Can he fix Insigne? He might, man. I think he's really good. I mean, I think he's really good with the players. I think he knows how to get some of the best out of players. And he's not ever been a head coach. He's been an interim both two times for Atlanta. But I think he's smart this time to not go back to Atlanta. Like I think he can be a head coach somewhere. So Puig on the wall. Marco Royce gets his pocket picked. Here comes De La Vega for Seattle. Down the bottom of the screen, he cuts inside a little bit. Lays it off to Morris. I believe Morris was offside, but that was a good ball. Morris tried to get it back to De La Vega, but McCarthy comes up with it. Here comes Puig. Puig running down the middle. Oh, someone took a shot. I don't know. Was that Peck that took a shot? I can't see from there. Yo, that Kevin, if you guys land Jim Curtin, he will turn that academy around too. Like that's the good thing about Jim Curtin. It's not he will not just take over the main team. He will help build that academy up too. Yeah, I wish they would have given Valentino the head coach job there at Atlanta. Just I think that he already has a relationship with a lot of the players there. I think that he could have done good with them. But you know, whew, sorry, I had to sneeze. Jay, I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly, Sky. Exactly. I think that's one thing that I like about our community is we all like different teams, and like yeah, we might talk a little smack, but we're not mean to each other. And that's what I like. Everyone, everyone's here for a good time, and I really like that about this community. I don't think we have any negative people uh, in our community, which I love. I love that. So that's a foul by Rusnik, but they say play on. Ricky Puig out wide to Peck to Marco Royce crosses it in. Oh, a Seattle player missed it, but Pansel didn't keep his run, so Seattle comes away with it. So Seattle cleared out. Oh, Morris got on the end of it, but good tackle by the Galaxy there. Good thing St. Louis didn't do good enough to host the conference final. It would have been a snowball. Oh, is it snowing pretty? Is it snowing pretty good there, Angus? And speaking of St. Louis, I just got a haul in today from Adidas. Not today, but yesterday, and I actually got a St. Louis shirt. It has like the Adidas sign here and then the logo underneath. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I like, Angus. I'm glad that we don't have drama here. Yeah, Sky, and I appreciate you, and I'm glad that you have fun. That's what I'm here for. I want us to have a good time watching the sport that we love, no matter what team it is. And Kevin, I agree. Pull out that orange ball, as long as I don't have to set in it. Oh, oh my goodness. Sorry, Galaxy had a shot, but Fry came up big right at the last second, and it was a slow moving ball too. I thought that I had it in here, but it's not. I must have moved it into my other room because I meant to show it because I got that and I got it for like $10. And then I also got the purple Charlotte jersey. Oh, Jay, I will. I'll definitely rock the St. Louis shirt. Yeah, it's not a jersey, it's just a t shirt. And it has the Adidas logo and then the St. Louis logo right below it. But yeah, I got it for like 10, I think 10 or $15 off of Adidas. And then I also got the purple Charlotte kit off of Adidas for like 27, I think. You'd be wearing ski pants. So Seattle have it at the back here. Why is this not going down? So we've seen 3 shots for the Galaxy, 2 shots for Seattle. Both teams have one on target. Yeah, Jay, that's what I thought. I felt like I got some steals. They were doing their 70% off for Black Friday. Oh, here we go. Peck. Joveljic. Joveljic took a shot. Peck just took a shot, but blocked. Yeah, Kevin, I don't know how that's going to work. The schedule once we hit because they're not going to do it next year, right? They've already announced some dates for the 2025 season, which start in February, the end of February, early March, because they've released the San Diego stuff. But yeah, like that 2026 season, like I wonder how that's going to go. It's going to be wild if they do that. If they do switch the uh the schedule up. Oh, Sky, yeah. Yeah, their deal wasn't that big though. It was only like 20%, and to me that's not all that big of a discount. Puj to Marco Royce. Yamane tried to chip it up in, but it was deflected out by Seattle. Yeah, Angus, I agree that it'll be rough. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. Just have them play all their home games at the beginning of the season. Oh, Poosh try to get it through. Galaxy are knocking on the door. Galaxy are knocking on the door right now. Oh, really, Scott? I didn't know that part. I might have to check their stuff out because I think that they're doing another sale for Cyber Monday. See if I can get my hands on anything there. Old Pansil. Nope. Christian Rodon gets it. Vargas out wide to Morris. Morris cuts inside. De La Vega. So Alex Rodon. And he goes all the way back to the back line there. So slowing it up a little bit. We've had a little back and forth here, which I like. I'll take it. Oh yeah, Kevin. St. Louis gets snow. Ricky Pooge just dribbling like it's nothing. Great layoff by Joveljic to Pansil. Pansil driving in the box, crosses over, cleared out by Seattle. I guess I should like really it's paint seal. I keep calling him Pansil. Yamani with a good step up there, interception. He now has it again. Marco Royce. Puig out wide to Yamani. Oh, Peck. Puig. Yamani. Nelson now has it. Paintsil. Paintsil. Puig. Goes back post to Peck. Cleared out by Seattle. I'm pretty sure both announcers pronounce his name differently. Minuhu? Is that how? I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure the other one said something different. Yeah, paint sill. Yeah, I keep saying like pantsil. Like Pant, not paint. I'm terrible with pronunciations, but yes, paint sill. So out to throw for the Galaxy. Gotcha, Scott Fallen. Yeah, I haven't bought this Charlotte kit was the first one I've bought in a while. So but yeah, I haven't worn it. Like I haven't even worn jerseys in a while. Uh, Paints still. No, it's Paint Sill, right? SIL. That's how his last name is spelled. Like paint and then SIL. Yeah. Jay, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they'll. No, really, there will be a huge gap, really, between the seasons because 2025 it would end. I don't know when they would do it, but it would because 2025 is going to end in December, like 2024. Like next weekend is our last weekend, and then it goes into 2025. So 2025 season is going to be from February through December, just like this season. But then supposedly if they go to the fall one, we wouldn't have another MLS game from December of 2025 until what is it like August of 2026 or something like that, which would be crazy like going that long. Like what would be nice is we have the World Cup in 2026. So we'll have that going on the channel. But yeah, like if we had to take that big of a break from MLS coverage, like I would have to cover something else. Oh, okay, Angus. A Leverkusen third. I like that. Seattle? Oh, yeah. I was gonna say I thought that August would be where that when that would happen because that's when the other leagues start. So that's 8 9 months almost. Some teams it would be longer, 10 months before they'd play again. Indoor soccer, yeah, yeah. Just put a dome on all the north. Just put out a whole bunch of money, make a dome for all the northern teams. I don't think it's going to work that kind of schedule. Ooh, Peck was trying to get on the end of that. Rusnek up top. Ooh, Roldan to De La Vega. De La Vega crosses it in. Back post, so it's going to go out for a corner for Seattle. Kevin, yes, I'm counting the days. Yeah, just Jay. Yeah, I was gonna say it's one of those things you gotta go with what the seasons, as in like spring, summer, fall, winter, that kind of stuff. Oh, I don't know, New Jersey Comet. I don't know. They could. You never know because we all thought. I think a lot of people thought Orlando would beat them. I mean, really, I don't think anybody thought that they'd make it this far. And here they are going to the MLS Cup, so they could. I mean, 50-50 chance. I think it just depends on who wins this one. Seattle have had a couple good chances, a couple good looks here in the last few minutes. I need to go check out the third kits and stuff from all the other teams, like Bundesliga and stuff. So you don't think that you could win against either side? Uh, Comment. So 4 p.m. Eastern time is when the final will be for the MLS Cup final. Because they're saying that coverage begins at 2:30. Oh, Jay, I'll have to check that out. Even though I don't really care for Chelsea. Okay, Sky, I'll have to check them out for sure. Yeah, LA Galaxy are on fire right now. Yeah, it was on a Sunday evening, wasn't it? Yeah, they just came across and said it's going to be at 4 p.m. on Saturday, the 7th. Unless I'm saying it incorrectly. But yeah, I think it's Why won't this go? Yeah, Saturday the 7th is the final. De La Vega crosses it in, cleared out by Galaxy here. Paintsill. Peck was in behind, but intercepted by Seattle. So we got a corner kick for Seattle here. Menuhu is doing very well for Seattle right now. He's taking on defenders 1v1. Yeah, comment. It'll be tough either way for the Red Bulls. So Seattle sends in the corner. Cleared out by the Galaxy. Well, Peck has it. Oh, and then he almost tripped over himself. He's got some jets on him. Yeah, comment. You guys are 7th seed. So Seattle right now just have it at the back. They go all the way back to Fry. Fry has it. Oh, is Morrison behind? Morrison behind. Takes a shot. Saved by McCarthy. Oh, so the flag did go up. Morris was offside. I thought for a second maybe he got in behind there and I got a feeling Morris is going to be right there on that back line. Marco Royce. Ricky Pouge and Jordan Morris having some words there. Ricky Pouge tripped over Morris and fell down. So Nelson has it here at the bottom of the screen. Paintsill. Gilvlich to Pouge. Man, I gotta. Just one man has to be on cloud 9 right now that the Galaxy have been doing so well. Hopefully he's doing okay. Shout out to just one man. Sorello lays it off. Now Ricky. Who's just telling people to move around. Nelson here at the bottom of the screen. Gives it back to Pouge. At halftime, I'm going to have to see how many times Ricky Pouge has touched the ball. It's ridiculous. I understand that's where, that's where the offense goes through is him. Gilvlich. Nelson here at the bottom of the screen. Goes back to Pouge. He turns. He's still just holding on to the ball. Lays it off to Srio. Jovovich. Now Paintsill. Crosses it in. Back post. Oh, I thought I thought Peck was going to get ahead on the end of that, but he did not. Painsil sent it too quick. So goal kick for Seattle. They've already passed it out. The playoff rivalry back. Okay, games. Which team you cheering for? Games. Rusnek carrying, lays it off to, I think that was Vargas. Nuhu, Manunku just clears it out. So here, Galaxy have a free kick here. Not a free kick, I'm sorry, a throw. Yeah, Angus, and they both say number 93's name different too for Seattle. Meninghu? Inuyu? Meninu? I don't know. I don't know how to say it because both of them are saying something different. All games you did? You had friends who played on both of the teams? Who were they? And what an era that was. Both eras. Donovan playing for Galaxy and Dempsey for Seattle. Man, what iconic jerseys at that point in time for Seattle with the Xbox logo on the front of it. Those were some of the best jerseys for Seattle. So Seattle have a great free kick opportunity here right outside of the box. And it looks like Rusnik is taking the free kick. But yeah, it's literally right on the edge of the box at the top of the screen. Oh, Rusnik, what a shot! McCarthy with a great save. Okay, so Zardes. Okay, that's pretty cool. I always like Jesse Zardes. So we got a corner kick for Seattle here. Good save by McCarthy. So Rusnik taking this corner for Seattle. Sends it in. They still have it. No one touched it, and Vargas got it on the other end, but he just took a shot. McCarthy, easy scoop up. So Galaxy just taking their time walking it up the field here. We are in the 42nd minute already. Last match, the first half felt like it was taking forever, and this one I feel like's blowing by. Now Puig has it right about midfield. He's in the circle there in midfield, and now he's not. He goes back to his defenders. Yoshida goes to Pancil. Paint Seal, and Paint Seal was fouled, so it is a free kick for the Galaxy. So we're back underway. Puig over to Yaman. Now Yoshida to Puig. Yeah, Angus, it goes through phases. Like there was a couple minutes ago, like not a couple minutes ago, but like in the middle of the first half, it was really back and forth. But yeah, like now it's like very chill. It's just like the last match. Like, you know, it's one of those things no one wants to take a risk because you know, because of a counter and stuff. So you don't want to like they don't want to make any kind of mistakes. So that's why I feel like these games are always low scoring. That's a good tackle. So here comes the Galaxy. Nelson stops. Cerrillo. Okay, games. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. So Peck is down, holding his knee right now, which would not be a good thing for the Galaxy. But Nuho with a good tackle. That was a great tackle by Nuho. So another throw for the Galaxy here. They are in the final third. Ooh, good cut inside. Nelson here at the bottom of the screen. It was a big switch. Puig. Puig takes it from distance, but you can't shoot that on Fry. That's understandable, games. I respect that. I respect that. So we are in the 45th minute. We will get to see what our stoppage time is soon. Should I was gonna say if anything, it's a minute, but that is it. That is it for the first half of this match. It's had its moments. Nothing too nothing too great though. Very slow. Very to me it's been kind of boring. There was one or two moments. That's it. McCarthy had a good save. I think Fry had a good save, and that was a slow ball. The one that Fry had to save that was pretty. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, which was a pretty good save. So right now, 57% of the possession uh, is in favor of the Galaxy to 43% to Seattle. Yes, Kevin, if you are a Seattle fan or even Seattle themselves, that was a win in that first half, going out 0-0 at halftime. The Galaxy, though, have had 7 shots. Now, this is more. We've seen more shots in this match than we did in last match in the first half. But 7 shots for the Galaxy, 4 shots for Seattle, 2 shots on target for the Galaxy, 3 shots on target for Seattle, though. So Seattle are doing better in that realm. And then the fouls are only 4-2, and Seattle have the 4. And then expected goals right now is 0.33 for the Galaxy and 0.13 for Seattle. Yeah, the only I feel like Seattle were making more runs into the middle and, you know, forcing like a 1v1 or taking defenders on, where I didn't feel like the Galaxy really did that. Yeah, yeah, right now the games it does. It feels just like blah. And that's what, like I said, that, I know that playoffs are, we get so excited for playoffs and stuff, but when it comes down to these, like, this game and then even the final, the final we're probably going to see like a 1-0 game or a 2-1 game because everyone just sits back defensively and no one like pushes forward. So I feel like, sometimes playoffs are exciting because look at Galaxy before this match, scoring 5 forward 5. I believe that's what they scored. Or no, they scored 6 last match, right? I can't remember off the top of my head. So like you see that at the beginning, but like once you get into these, like it's the conference finals and then the MLS Cup final, like I feel like you see lower scoring games, and sometimes they can be very boring when they should be really exciting because they're the finals. You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but that's how I feel about it sometimes when it comes to MLS playoffs or even just playoffs in general, and when it comes to soccer. So yeah, the momentum. So according to FootMob, the momentum was mostly in favor of the Galaxy, but two big sections for Seattle there when they had a good bit of shots, but nothing really stands out. It's very even, just like the last one, very even. Comment: my favorite MLS team is the Atlanta United, or not the Atlanta United, just Atlanta United. Oh yeah, games. Yeah, the journey is definitely a fun part of it. But yeah, my favorite team is Atlanta United. So even just like this game, just like the last game, the duels. I know that this isn't a stat that we all like people always look at, but the duels, like duels won 23 for Galaxy, 18 for Seattle. Ground duels won 19-17. Aerial duels 4-1, and then successful dribbles is 6-3 in favor of Seattle. Like that. That's pretty close, statistics in my opinion. Oh yeah. Also, I wanted to look at. Let's see how many times Puig has touched the ball. 72 times. Ricky Puig has had 72 touches, and he's had 35 minutes of possession. I'm just kidding. Um, yeah, Sky. Like, yeah, whenever you get into the World Cup and stuff, after yes, the group stage can be intense and stuff, but like even after that, like into the knockout, it kind of slows up. Oh yeah, comment. We did, and that's the year that we won the MLS Cup. And yes, the Messi Slayers. That's right. Unfortunately, we couldn't beat Orlando though. But that's a great rivalry though too. Orlando versus Atlanta. I feel like that's a rivalry. Yeah, Ricky Puig 72 touches. He's 9 for 12 on accurate long balls, and then he's had 18 passes into the final third. So not bad. That's why he's got a 72 7.2 foot mob rating, I would say. Yeah, exactly, Angus. I will say, not last year's was a good one. Even the year before that, because the year before that was LAFC versus Philadelphia Union, and that one was a really good one. I thought it was very bad. I mean, come on, Gareth Bale comes on. Gareth Bale comes on and wins the game for him pretty much. Well, not pretty much, he does. Games, yeah, that I feel like that one's building though. Charlotte versus Atlanta, that one's going to build. I feel like if both teams can have a good start having good seasons, then yeah, I think that can become a big rivalry. I don't know, comment. I mean, Atlanta really shouldn't even been there. So I can't really say anything because, like I said, Atlanta shouldn't even been in the playoffs. We got so lucky. We had a 10% chance of making it, and we did. So I was just happy to make it. I didn't think we were going to beat Miami, but then we did. But that's the thing. Miami's defense sucks, and Orlando has a really good defense. We don't really have a true goal scorer, so that's why we lost to a team like Orlando. Orlando's defense is the second best in the MLS behind Seattle. So, I mean, I can see why Orlando beat Atlanta. It just I don't Miami's defense is terrible, and that's why they didn't move on. So what are you all feeling about this one? Yeah, yeah, exactly. He's 40 years old, Games. He's 40 years old, and he wants to play next year, and I think he's going to. Yeah, how do you all feel about this one? Are your predictions still the same? Do you think that whatever team you said earlier, um, do you think that yeah, do you think that your prediction earlier is still going to be the same? I don't know if we see as many as goals as what my prediction was. I don't think it's going to be a 3-1 victory at this point. Jose, how are you? Hope Pooch can start trusting the back line in the second half. Yeah, I was wondering, Jose, um why he was dropping back that far, and I didn't know if that's something that he does all the time. Like I said before, we haven't watched a lot of the West Coast just because of how late it is and everything. But I was wondering if that's how he always plays, where he drops that far back. Because I don't like that. He needs to be further up the field. Angus, yeah, random results happen. So comment, you're saying 2-1 Seattle, okay? Sky's saying let's go Sounders. Yeah, exactly. Games. I mean, it could go either way at this point. So we should be getting ready to kick off the second half here soon, probably after these commercials. I still think that the Galaxy win just because I think home field advantage is going to play a role in this one, and I think they have the better attackers. I know that Seattle's defense is really good. I don't know. I think I'm still going to go with the Galaxy to win. Angus is saying 1-0 Galaxy. Yeah, I got a feeling we're on just like the other game. We might see one, maybe two goals in this one. But I do hope that we see a goal because I think it will suck if we sit here and it ends up 0-0. So games, what happens is it goes into extra time, and then if it's tied at the end of extra time, it goes into penalty kicks. But yeah, so in these games, not like the round of three, these games will go into extra time and then penalties after extra time. They don't go just straight to. What's up, Bay Area? How are you? Let's go Galaxy. Okay, we have a good mix in here of people who want Seattle to win and who want the Galaxy to win. I like that. Jose, you're going 1-0 Galaxy like Angus. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Comment. Playoffs are definitely an American thing. And that's just how it is. And that's the thing. The MLS Cup final, the MLS Cup is more important in most American eyes than what the Supporter Shield is. To me, I think the Supporter Shield should mean more because you have to be very consistent. You have to be the best team in the league. You have to win the most games. Like it just, I feel like the Supporter Shield should be worth more than what we make it out to be. Games. Belgium has a playoff system too. I thought that only America did playoffs. I think that some other like other America, like in South America and North American places do it too, but I didn't know. I'll have to look that up. Games. All right, players are taking the field. So this half, it should be um, Galaxy going left to right and Seattle going right to left. Okay, Sky. See, I guess maybe I should check on those kind of things first before I I say. I thought, like I said, I really thought that it was just an America thing. See, I wouldn't mind that games. Like I think that for MLS, it should only be the top six teams make the playoffs. In MLS, it shouldn't be half the league, in my opinion. So we have our first substitutions for Galaxy. Delgado comes on. Yeah, comment. Chicago has been pretty bad for a while now. And we are underway for the second half. Like I said, Seattle going right to left, Galaxy going left to right, and Seattle starts with the ball. Yeah, comment. You have 14 teams. Well, next year both conferences will have 15 because we'll have 30 teams altogether. But yeah, 9 teams making it out of right for this one it was 14 and 15. So yeah, that's ridiculous. It was I think it was 54% of the league made the playoffs, which is stupid. It's just silly. Oh yeah, games. That's weird. That's a little weird. Here comes Pooge. Crosses it to Peck. Peck mishits it, so it goes out for a throw for Seattle. Yeah, that's weird. Games. Oh, rolled on. So Morris fouls. So it's a free kick for the Galaxy. Yeah, it'd be one thing if they just did like a single elimination games, or even just a home and away for those. So Puj out wide. Jovic. Nelson to Puj. Puj crosses field to Peck, but Newhook knocks it down. But here's Delgado takes a shot and just misses wide left. I didn't know who that was at first. I didn't I couldn't catch who it was. Yeah, comment. It's weird. It's a weird thing. I know. And they'll probably either switch it next year or the year after to something else. So right now the win probability is 40% in favor of the Galaxy, 23 in favor of Seattle, and then the rest goes to an extra time. Yeah, exactly, Angus. And I think that maybe with even though he was being a crybaby, Jordi Alba, maybe with Jordi Alba saying that it's a little ridiculous, that they might change it and make it more logical. But I still don't understand how you're coming out, you know, the whole Jordi Alba thing afterwards saying that it's stupid and stuff. Like, dude, you're just saying that because you lost to a crappy team, a team that shouldn't even made the playoffs. You had three chances to beat them. You had three games to beat them, and you couldn't do it. So that's on you and your team for not doing, you know. But yes, I do agree with them. Like, there's too many teams making it. So foul, Seattle free kick. Comment. I'm not sure about relegation with MLS. I mean, we'll have 30 teams in the league, but I don't know. I just don't know with the way that the MLS is set up with the ownership and stuff. I just don't think. I don't think I don't think we'll ever see it unless they end up somehow getting like 40 teams, and then I don't know at that point how it would work. Morris gets in behind. He stops. He lays it off. Christian rolled on. Nungu. Oh, that was a good cross in. I think De La Vega was there, but cleared out by Galaxy. But Seattle hold possession. Oh, Nuhu gets on the end of it. Rusnik tries to volley it, but whiffs. Here comes Peck. Rodon just I don't think that was very good defense by Rodon. He just like ran into him, and so no call. Ball was still live. Okay. Yeah, they are like they would have to do something like that. Games or just add. I mean, at that, I would say that if you added 10 teams somehow and had 40 teams, then you could split it up 20 and 20. But I don't know what other 10 cities would pay over $500 million just to buy in. Here comes Seattle. Well, Seattle player just got kicked in the face, but he was like he fell down. Okay, he's back up. Peck to Delgado. Morris just comes in with a tackle, and then he grabs the ref. Like Morris, like you tackled him, dude. You tackled him. uh, yes, Angus, I agree with that too. Like we had the international break. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, games. I no. Seattle does. San Francisco does not. Las Vegas does not. But I mean, you would have to find owners that are going to dish out. I think it might even be up even more than that to like $600 million just to buy in. That's not to like have your a stadium or anything or like that. That's just to get your name in the league. San Diego had to pay $500 million just to get San Diego FC into the league. That's why they don't have their own. Ooh, that's why they don't have their own stadium because there's like no money left over. So they're playing at Snapdragon Stadium, which is a college football field. So that's the kind of things that do suck. Like if you want to expand, but yeah, exactly. Comment they would be. Yeah, if they had 40 teams, there's no way. Like that is one too fast. I agree, Angus. And two, like it just you would have to do promotion relegation at that point. Like having 40 teams in one league, but knowing MLS, they'd have 30 of the teams make the playoffs. Delgado tries to cross it in, so it's going to be a corner kick for the Galaxy here. Yeah, Seattle are looking a little bit better than the Galaxy right now. Yeah, games actually. So it was funny. My brother-in-law and I, not my brother-in-law, my cousin's husband, uh, at Thanksgiving, we were talking about the Riverhounds because they're a pretty good USL side in my opinion, and a lot of commentators and stuff because he watches other Pittsburgh sports, and like they even say like the Riverhounds don't get enough, you know, shout outs and like enough credit for being a good team in Pittsburgh. Yeah, Sky. Like they would have to introduce Pro Rel at that point. It would just 40 teams would just be too big. And yeah, exactly, Angus. Like, what are you going to do? Turn it into NFL where you have AFC South, that kind of thing, AFC North, and just have each division have so many teams. Like, yeah. And you're right, Skyfall. And USL teams don't get enough credit for being good and with their local fan base and stuff. Because yeah, the Riverhounds usually I don't think that they always sell out, but they always have a good attendance rate. But it's just not given enough. I feel like sometimes they should be sold out a lot. Oh, that's a good ball. Peck, Delgado loses it but gets it back. Gets it back to Peck, but Peck turns it over. Yamani, Peck takes a shot straight to Fry. Games, well, not games. Comment. They are. USL stadiums are smaller than MLS, but that's because it is a lower in the income and stuff and all that is less. But like some of them have very nice stadiums. Pittsburgh Riverhounds Stadium is very beautiful. It is a very nice stadium for a lower, it is still called professional, but yeah, exactly, Jay. There'd be even more teams in the playoffs. And yeah, Sky, yeah, their fan bases are dedicated to the club. Oh, really, Kevin? That's pretty cool. So, somewhat well, a top player from Ottawa just signed with the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Okay, Morris with a header goes out wide. So, Kevin, here's a question: do you think that a player going from CPL to the USL, do you think that is a downgrade, or do you think that they help themselves there? Because I know that the CPL is still very new. It's very small. But do you think that like the talent is more or less than USL, or even like right on par? Yeah, comment there. There's restrictions on that. So MLS clubs have to have so many more seats than a USL team. Like even in the USL, between USL League One and USL Championship, like you have to have so many seats. So yeah, that a lot of those USL teams would have to up their capacity to be in MLS if that was a thing. Yeah, exactly. It's because it is. Pittsburgh is in the city. It's right on the water. So I feel like if there would be a chance that an MLS team would go there, and they use this stadium that's there already and just made it more capacity, which I don't know how they would do that. I think it would have a big draw, but so Game says definitely an upgrade. Kevin, you're saying the top tier USL is better than CPL. It's an upgrade. Okay. Okay. I like that take, Kevin. Thank you. So you think Forge could be a good USL team? I like that take. Thank you, Kevin. I will say Seattle have been more aggressive than Galaxy in this. That was a good steal. So Christian Rodon gets a yellow card for truck sticking Ricky Puig. So yeah, I think they're just gonna foul Ricky there. So Galaxy are still holding 57% of the possession, Seattle 43. The shots are getting closer though, 9-7 in favor of the Galaxy. Both teams have had 3 shots on target so far. Um, Kevin, I know that some USL teams do have international players, not to the U.S., but for other nations. Yes, but I don't know. I don't believe any USL players have been on the U.S. team. But yeah, I know that some USL teams produce national team players for other countries. I think that Jamaica's team has one or two, maybe. I'm trying to think, because there was a team that USA played recently that had, um, the other team had a USL player. Oh, this is a good run by Nuho. Crosses in. Wow, Rusnek with a shot on target, but right to McCarthy. Did they really, Kevin? That's pretty funny. Okay, comment. Yeah, I've never I haven't really seen anything in, I know Red Bull Arena's been there for a while though. That's why they had five people play in the CPL. That's funny. Gotcha games. The USL to MLS pipeline is too strong too. You think it is? It's the Atlanta Falcons, but yes, comment you are right. It is a very nice stadium for MLS, but yes, it is all like it is it's built to be specific for both soccer and American football. Skyfall, and yeah, I wanted to watch more of CPL, but all I can ever watch is like the highlights because we can't. I don't think you can really watch them, but they have them every once in a while on some channels. I believe Kevin. I don't know. I think someone said that like every once in a while they're on like a Fox Sports Plus or something like that. Peck just turned it over. Kevin, USL. Well, USL I believe switches next year, but they were on ESPN Plus, which I don't know what that would be in Canada, but I believe next season they're moving to. Okay, so they were on CBS. Okay, cool. But I think that, yeah, because USL is all of their matches are on ESPN Plus, but I think that they're switching to Paramount next year. I'm looking that up. Jonathan Gomez went from USL to Sociedad. Okay, that's pretty cool. So Sky, they are going to be. Yeah, this doesn't really. It's not really saying. But yeah, I thought that they were switched to Paramount. There you go, Kevin. Yeah. Yes, the EFL is also on Paramount. Serie A is also on Paramount. I try to watch some of those games. Yeah, comment this game has not been what I was expecting. Yes, Sky, Paramount Plus is becoming the place to So yeah, I don't know if they're gonna have a split thing, but yeah, it looks like there's gonna be like 75 matches each season on the Galazzo network, which is on Paramount Plus. So you can also check USO out there on Paramount. Um, so right now, Pooja is getting his knee looked at, his left knee looked at. I don't know why I turned that off. Sorry, I'm missing a couple of these. Yes, games. Louisville is good at that. Yes, the Brazilian and Argentina leagues are on Paramount also. And then also your occasional Scottish league. The Premiership is every once in a while. So many games are on Paramount. So Rusnick is down for Seattle also. Joao Paulo is about to come on. It looks like probably for Rusnick. So yeah, Pooch is sitting out right now. Yeah, Angus, I was trying to sit and watch, like, have that playing in the background while I work, and some of those shows are annoying on Paramount. Like, I'm trying to look for a good soccer show to watch during the day while I work, or not really watch, to listen to. That's what I'm really trying to say, is listen to, because I wouldn't have time to watch it. But yeah, like to sit and listen, and some of them are just annoying. I some NWSL is on there, I think, games. So Rusnick did come off. Paulo comes on. Ricky Puig was getting his knee looked at while Rusnick was down, and they made him come off. And now he's back on. Ooh, Ricky Puig outside to Paintsill, taking on Rodon. Crosses it, goes right to Fry. So 20 minutes left, and we're still tied 0-0. Nothing too exciting. Comment. Yeah, they just say, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's hard to watch sometimes those things. So if anybody has a good soccer show to listen to or a podcast or anything, um, let me know. I used to listen to, oh, excuse me. What soccer podcast was that? Um, oh, now I can't think of it. The one host passed away, unfortunately, due to cancer, and I feel like I haven't really listened to it after that. Angus, I agree. Why do we always get games like that recently? The game is my bedtime story. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm usually in bed at this point in time. That's why we never. That's why we never watch the West Coast games. Okay, Kevin. I'll have to look that up. World saw okay. I'm gonna have to write all these down. Straight red card. Yeah, I've heard of straight red card, and I've listened to them some, but not too much. So Galaxy players asking for a handball. Nelson, Jay, you're saying box to box. Okay, I don't have Series XM. She said box to box podcast. They are funny and cool. They have an award too. Yeah, I watched Tom Bogart on YouTube a good bit too. I wish that I could talk to Tom. Poosh? Yeah, who's getting that yellow? Okay. I was gonna say if that yellow card's to De La Vega, that's a second. What's up, Seabass? So Galaxy with a free kick here. So Tolo is the one that got the yellow card. So Seattle now have three, I believe. Here's Poosh to take the free kick. Lofts it in. So yeah, Nathan uh, clears it out. So we've now got a free kick for Seattle. Yeah, I was gonna say Tifo, I believe, is more European, but I'm still down for that too. Also, so Fry's taking the free kick. We're waiting for him to put the ball down. He just did. Can we please see a goal, please? That's all I want. The goat. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Tifo also, Angus, and mine on YouTube. Hey, Games, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, like the live stream. Come back anytime. See, Bass, my day has been pretty good. Can't complain. It's other than it's cold. I don't like the cold, but it's been very cold here the last couple days. But other than that, it's been good. I had a 4-day weekend. Unfortunately, I have to go back to work on Monday. Don't want to, but yeah, yeah, playing for a goal for sure, Angus. Oh no, Sky. That sucks when people do that kind of stuff. So João Paulo is taking this free kick for Seattle. Back post cleared out by the Galaxy, but Seattle retained possession. Hey, that's cool, Seabass. Heck yeah. I need to play some more EAFC. I haven't played in a while. It's been a long time. I'd be happy to escape relegation also. Puj, Paintsil, cuts inside. Nelson keeps possession. Delgados. Puj deflected out by Seattle. That was a good shot by Puj, but good defense by Seattle. Oh, there you go, Sky. Has when does 25 come out? Are they because I heard that they postponed it. Yeah, exactly, Angus. I prefer Pro Rail also, but yeah, I don't think we'll see it here. Puj. I feel like that's all I say. Puj, Puj, Puj. It comes out in March. That's so really it's FM 26 or 25, not 26. I don't know why I was saying that. Comes out in March. Cuz wasn't it supposed to come out this year and they pushed it back? Or am I making stuff up at this point? Paintsil cuts inside, gets pushed down. So the Galaxy get a free kick right outside the box here. It was supposed to be out last Friday. Okay. So this could be promising for Galaxy. Yeah, Kevin, I knew that they went with like a whole new engine, like they're adding a whole bunch of new stuff. So, so yeah, I thought that it was supposed to be out this year, but so Rudiaz comes in for Seattle. Ricky Puig stands over the ball for the Galaxy for this free kick. All right, sends it in off of the wall, and Rudiaz clears it all the way out. So that was a wasted free kick. Peck, Delgado, Puig. They're right. The Seattle's defense is playing well. They're talking about Fry, and they're saying like if someone just tuned into the game, they would think that Fry probably has made a bunch of saves, but really hasn't because they've just been playing good defense. Hey, I could believe that, Seabass. Okay, all right, Sky Fallen. What's up, Gracie? How are you? Not too bad. Watching a pretty boring game, to be honest, is why I'm up so late. But yeah, I had to stay up for this. It's the conference finals, but it's not been that great. So Nelson at the top, Cirillo, Yamane loses possession to Jordan Morris. Oh wow, Nuo is the one that gets fouled. I don't know who that is. Is that Peck or Jovic holding their leg? Wow, the heat map for Ricky Puig is crazy. Did I change my screen layout? What do you mean? I mean, I've had the lineups and stuff on here for a little while, but I've always had the bottom. Now I've changed my background. I'm not actually sitting at my computer anymore. I'm actually watching a TV. Computer's over here. That's changed a little bit, but that's about it. I just really the only thing that's kind of new is this, but it's been there for a handful of streams now. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. His heat map is like 80% of the field. Oh, good turnover by the Galaxy. This could be a chance. Galaxy! Go! Galaxy! We get a goal! Great turnover. Great turnover by the Galaxy. Puig gives it to Peck, I believe, and gets the goal. Let's go. Oh no, it was Jovic. Or Puig just lays it off. I thought that was Peck for some reason. Wow. That's what's different in the background. Yeah, well, Marshall won they made the title game, but WVU beat them in the title game. Let's go. I went to it. Gracie, the Sun Belt title, I went to it there in Morgantown. I don't know. Is that the win? Are you talking about women's? Because it was Marshall versus WVU in the men's Sun Belt championship. Kevin Chicharito who? Oh. So in the 86th minute, was it 86 is when they scored? Oh, you're talking about college football. I thought you were talking about college soccer. Ain't nobody. What's football? Come on now. Paint Sill getting pumped up, getting the crowd pumped up. So Galaxy just minutes away. Yeah, Gracie. The conferences for soccer are weird. But yeah, they're not in the Big 12 or the Big East. They're in the Sun Belt. And we just went to the Sun Belt like 2, maybe 3 years ago. Before that, we were in the MAC. That was a great pass by Pooch. He laid it off. The hand egg? What? What's up, East? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the Red Bull has already made the final. I don't know. I saw that she wrote something about that. All right, Seattle's going to have to push forward now. Pooch lost it in a bad spot. There you go. Good clear by the Galaxy. Christian rode on in the box, cleared out by Galaxy. East Hunter. Go Red Bulls. Hey, Seabass, if you can afford it, do it. If you could do it, if you can afford it, do it. I would. If I could afford it, I would have went. Yeah, I don't know how all that works, Gracie. Jay, Seattle was losing because uh, Galaxy played some pretty good pressing defense, won the ball back in a promising spot. Ricky Pooch had it, laid it off to Jovic. Is that how you say his name? Jovic, and Jovic just put it away. Um, Erich, I there's nothing of a leg. This is just a one and done game. I don't know if that's what you were meaning. Paintsill! Oh my goodness, Paintsill could have put it away. Also, we have 6 minutes of stoppage time. Paintsill just had a breakaway shot and just missed wide right. Sky falling. So do we think that Seattle ties it up? It's going to get crazy these last 5 minutes. Oh yeah, East. We'll be watching it. We'll be on the stream for it next week. As of right now, it'll be Red Bulls versus the Galaxy. So Fagundes comes on for Paintsill. Man, it's so weird seeing Fagundes there in LA instead of Austin. That's wild. Good tackle. Oh, wow. I'm surprised the ref didn't stop the game there. Fagundes? Uh, a Seattle player got hit in the head. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't blow the whistle sooner than that. Yeah, Nathan got hit in the face, went down. I'm just giving you a hard time, Gracie. I just wasn't expecting a regular, American football. So the the Sounders player like set back down because they're looking because he got hit in the head. It was a gift. Seattle gifted that goal to the Galaxy pretty much. Yeah, you're pretty much right, East. Emmanuel, what's up? LA Champs 2024. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they'll be able to score against the Red Bulls more, but the Red Bulls will be able to score too. I don't know. It's going to be a good game next weekend. But Galaxy are definitely the team to beat. So the Galaxy make a change there. So does the Sounders. So Seattle's substitution is the concussion substitution, so it's an extra. I don't know how much time we're going to get extra on top of the 6 minutes. So we have about a minute and a half left, but then there'll probably be some more time. Oh no, Jay, they lost to the Nerdy Soccer MLS predictions. Oh yeah, Sky. Gotcha, Gracie. And you said you don't want the Red Bulls too. All right, so we do have about 30 seconds left, but it'll probably be more than that. Reagan. Oh, Reagan trips over the ball. So Reagan gets a yellow. He just straight tackles a guy after he loses he straight lost the ball. That sucks. So we are at that 96-minute mark. We'll see how much more time we get. But right now it looks like the LA Galaxy will be hosting the New York Red Bulls for MLS Cup. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's time to go, dude. That's a red card, man. Nuho, red card. Immediately. Immediately. That's unsportsmanlike. 100%. Get him out of here. Gone. I can't stand that kind of stuff. You pushed him down. You pushed him down here. You should have got a yellow card for that, but the ref let it go. The ref is yelling at Nuho, and then he shoves him again, and he doesn't even give him a yellow card. He should be out of the game for that. Like, that's unbelievable. That's so unsportsmanlike. So we got a throw for Seattle. I don't know how much more time. I would say only about 30 seconds left, right? And there it is. That is it. LA Galaxy are your Western Conference champions. And they will host the Red Bulls. Chicago. That would be my answer. Or the Earthquakes. Yeah, Seabass, I agree with that. It's either Chicago or the Earthquakes. But there it is. LA Galaxy, Western Conference champions, which this game was very boring in my opinion. Hopefully the MLS Cup is better. East, as long as it's not. No, I don't think Sporting is the worst. No, it's Chicago or San Jose for sure. But that is it. I think it is time for me to go. I'm losing my voice. My voice is shot. But LA Galaxy versus Red Bulls next weekend. Make sure that you stop in and come hang out for that. We will be live streaming it. I can't wait. I hope it is a good one. Seabass Insider, good luck to your Red Bulls next weekend. And I will see you all later.
Atlanta's kind of on the break. Yeah. Almada gets it. Puts it over. Caleb Wiley. Wiley, go! Let's go! Let's go! Crossfield to Wiley. Wiley to Giacomakis. Giacomakis, go! There it is.
Oh, Giacchini. St. Louis is on the attack. Giacchini has it out wide on the right. Klaus. Oh my goodness. We almost got to see our first goal.
Almada puts it in. Almada! Oh my goodness. Almada, MVP. Let's go.